Hey everybody, welcome to another shape puzzle video. This is shape puzzle hexagons. It's a 3 hexagon puzzle. It's got some new symbols, works in some different ways than previous puzzles, so I want to show a video and let you know how it works. Okay, so you've got 6 combination symbols that you can solve, and same deal as some of the other ones. You've got black on one side and white on the other. If you flip it, okay, it's got one block on each side. You've got 3 chain symbols. Chain is the main action symbol of this puzzle, and then you've got 2 passive symbols, which are wall. And the chain doesn't have a specific action. It depends on what actions are adjacent to it, are aligned to it. So let me show you. First of all, let's take a look at wall, which I said is kind of passive. And basically wall can block, can prevent a block from happening. So in this case, I've got a chain, a wall, and a block. This block has no effect. So anything below, if I'm working from the top, anything below the wall we can ignore. So I can use this symbol. In this case over here, the symbol is adjacent to the block, so this symbol would be blocked. In addition, besides working on this top hexagon, you can also manipulate the bottom hexagon. So in this case, I could use this one, or I could use these over here. So what do they do? So let's start with this one. I've got a chain followed by a block. So chain is on its own. Okay, chain is on its own, and we're using this top hexagon. You can do 2 things. You can move it to the back. It's free to move to the back, or you can flip it like that. Keep it in the same spot, but just flip it. Those are the 2 actions you have when you have one chain followed by a wall below it, and you're using the top hexagon. I mentioned you can also use the bottom hexagon. So this is a similar situation. You have one chain, and right above it is a wall, and this doesn't really matter. You have this wall here, so I could still use it if it's something like that. If you have one chain and it's on the bottom, you can rotate in either direction, one space. So in this case, I'll be able to rotate again because I have the same situation. If I rotated this way, I can't rotate anymore because I've got a block here. Okay, so again, if it's on the top and there's just one chain that's linked, you can flip it, or you can move it to the back. If you got one chain and a wall on the bottom, you're allowed to rotate this bottom. Okay. What if you have 2? So over here we have 2 chains that are linked. When 2 chains link, they can rotate. So they're swinging together apart from this one. So you can rotate these one spot together. So these rotate. That's the only action you can do when you have 2. You can just rotate. So 2 equals rotate. Doesn't matter if it's on the top or the bottom. So these 2 can rotate. These 2 can rotate. These can rotate. Okay. Next, 3. It doesn't matter if it's the top or bottom. If you have all 3, this action this only allows you to flip, and it's the same flip. You flip, keep these in the same spot and flip everything here. So if you have 3, they can flip. Okay. So 1 on the top, flip, move to the back. 1 on the back, rotate. 2 on the front or back is rotate, and 3 is flip. Okay, those are the actions. You want to start, choose a combination to solve. So let's do let's solve this white. Oh, this is fire mark. So basically you put them on the bottom, put your symbols on the bottom, and you want time to work them up to the top. And if you're solving white, put white in the middle, and the front and back hexagon should be the opposite color, so black. And then you also don't want to have them all together like this, so you can choose one to rotate. So I usually use these starting markers. You don't have to. So this one, you can rotate this so the starting marker is kind of on the bottom. Just choose one to rotate. You could do this. You could have this as your starting, so that one is off from the bottom. Okay. And your goal is to get them all to the top. So let's try it. Okay. So right now we need to flip these two. So we could flip all 3 like this, and this would also bring some of these up to the top. So let's do that. Okay, so now I still need to flip this one. I'd like to send this one to the back if I can. And I can. So over here, I can send this one to the back. And I'd also like to move 1 or 2 of these, rotate them so they're at the top. I can rotate 1, but I can't rotate. I could rotate these. I'm gonna flip this one though. Okay, let's rotate this one to the top using the back action. And then let's flip this one. Okay, now they're all white. I just have to get them to the top. I can rotate those 2. What's gonna happen here? I'm trying to look ahead. Okay, let's rotate these 2. Because I can rotate these. This should be easy to solve. And then I want to rotate this one on its own back. So now I've got 2 there. And did I mess it up? I did. No. And then I could move this one to the back. And I want to rotate this one once. I need to rotate it 1 more time. And I can. So I have this. It's pretty easy. I've got them all at the top. And that's hexagons. Thanks for watching.